So first off, what was going on? It's basically during the Crimean War, which took place between 1853 and 1856. Russia found itself at war with an alliance that included Britain, France, the Ottoman Empire, and Sardinia. And one of the most important cities in the region was Sevastopol, located in the Crimean Peninsula, which served as the headquarters for the Russian Navy. The city was well fortified and held immense strategic value, so it became a key objective for the Allied forces. Now, the plan was to capture Sevastopol, and with it, control the Black Sea. But little did they know what was about to come. On September 1854, Allied troops under the command of General Canrobert began their assault on Sevastopol. What followed was a grueling 8-month siege. Trench warfare. As soon as the battle began, the Russian forces, led by General Pavel Laprand, retreated into the city's formidable defenses, establishing a series of trenches and fortifications. This marked the beginning of a prolonged period of trench warfare. The British, French, and Turkish troops were unable to make any significant gains against the well-defended Russian positions. They had to resort to a strategy of gradually surrounding the city. Number 8. Constant bombardments. One of the most intense aspects of the siege was the constant bombardment that shook Sevastopol throughout the conflict. British and French naval forces bombarded the city's defenses, while Russian artillery responded with relentless counter-batteries. This continuous exchange of artillery fire caused widespread destruction within the city and took a heavy toll on both the military and civilian populations. It was like being trapped in a never-ending storm of fire and explosions. Number 7. Disease and starvation in the camps. Imagine living in a camp where disease and starvation are your greatest enemies. That was the reality for many of the soldiers and civilians trapped in Sevastopol during the siege. The conditions in the overcrowded camps were absolutely dire. Soldiers huddled together in makeshift shelters, desperately trying to find some respite from the elements. Sanitation was non-existent, leading to the spread of infectious diseases. The lack of proper medical care meant that wounds became infected and illnesses went untreated. As the siege dragged on, food supplies dwindled, leading to malnutrition and starvation. It was a grim and disheartening situation. And number 6, a freezing winter. Then winter arrived, bringing with it freezing temperatures and relentless rains. The soldiers endured freezing cold, making it even more challenging to carry out military operations effectively. Imagine trying to fight or defend yourself when your fingers are so stiff from the cold that you can barely hold a weapon. It was a test of endurance like no other. And unfortunately, many did not make it through the winter. Number 5. Mass casualties. Throughout the siege, mass casualties became all too common. Soldiers perished not only from combat, but also from disease, starvation, and exposure to the elements. The toll on human life was devastating. The constant threat of death loomed over everyone in Sevastopol, whether they were fighting on the front lines or trying to survive in the civilian population. It was a sobering reality that death could strike at any moment. Number 4. A soldier's story. Imagine reading letters from a soldier who was fighting in the battle and writing to his family about his experiences. We have such a letter from a British participant in the siege. Talks about the hardships he faced, injuries he sustained, and the emotional toll of witnessing death and destruction on a daily basis. His words vividly describe the chaos and carnage of the battlefield, giving us a first-hand account of the horrors of the siege. It's a powerful testament to the resilience and courage of those who fought in this conflict. Number 3. Florence Nightingale and early battlefield medicine. Amidst the chaos and suffering, Florence Nightingale and her team of nurses played a pivotal role in providing medical aid to the wounded soldiers. Working in appalling conditions, they tirelessly cared for the sick and injured, offering them comfort and treatment. Their efforts helped alleviate some of the pain and suffering. But the resources were limited, and many patients did not make it. It was a race against time and disease, and the stakes couldn't be higher. These nurses were on the front lines of a medical battlefield where every decision mattered. No two bleak visuals. The best way to bring history alive is with haunting battlefield maps showing the progression of the siege. Black and white photos of the destroyed city, foggy trench scenes, and somber sound design. All these elements combined transport you back in time, and allow you to witness the harsh realities of the past. Number 1. The guns may be silent, but the suffering still echoes. In the end, after enduring months of relentless bombardment and deprivation, the Russian forces inside Sevastopol finally surrendered on September 8, 1855. The siege had taken a devastating toll on all sides, perhaps most profoundly on the innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. Their lives were forever altered by the events that unfolded. Though the guns may have fallen silent, the suffering of Sevastopol still echoes through time. So what do you think? Did you find this video informative or enjoyable? Let me know in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and stay tuned for more amazing content. I've been your host. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. I look forward to bringing you more fascinating historical tales in the future. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the past.